reposition credits after each attack. Choose careful. You gotta make that shit last. Get ready. More on the way.
Where that motherfucking spitter at? Yeah. Don't worry, I got your back.
Patch up while you got time. Rebuild your defenses. Patch up while you got time.
Thank you, Patching up. Rearm. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Let's bring it to the floor.
You got a few before the next group.
Grabbing ammo.
You're really pissing them off.
Grabbing ammo.
The guy towards train yard. Train yard or drug camp.
Got a few seconds.
Sit to the floor. Line up.
Off.
Patch it up. Rearming. Target attack. Hit the floor.
on my face.
Fire team, our engineers completed their salvage.
Yeah.
Looks like there's another team heading in. You did your part, but if you want to keep going, it would help.
Rearming. Patching up. I'll kick this back.
Good. More on the way.
Rearming. Grabbing it.
Clear. Rearm before they come back.
Grabbing ammo.
Go and hit for a few.
Grabbing ammo. Shift to the wood. Rearming.
You got some space. Use it.
Patching up. 8 kids here. Grabbing ammo. Grabbing ammo. I'll get those back. Catching up.
Patch up while you got time.
Rearming.
Grabbing ammo.
Come on, stop.
supposed to know when to quit.
Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Shit deployed.
Oh.
Good. More on the way.
Shit deployed. Patch it
Oh
up.
shit.
Patching up. I got you. Rearming.
Rearming.
You, holding up okay?
High voltage.
Hit deployed. Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
Yeah.
Sentry deployed. Clear. Clear.
Yeah. I get some help. Oh, fuck. God. Y'all gotta stay alive, man. So we can win. Don't die.
Endeavor,
Oh,
pull that
fuck.
salvage team out, now! Coke, get us alongside! Second
Sure.
squad, deploy for search and rescue!
That's the last one. Oh, yes. Yes. Hello?
All requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Yo, all requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
The boy is strong.
That's gonna activate the alarm or not. Yeah, just keep watching me. Keep watching me. I'm right here. There we go. The AIs in this game, awful, awful. Let's jump down towards here. I know they're down there. I can feel it. Wait, AI got pulled towards this section. They went to drug camp. Yeah, drug camp. They're going towards drug camp. Oh, that lagged like crazy. I'll get my battle axe ready and see what ends up happening if we got one shot. Perfect. Missed it. He jumped towards the AI. Wait, he's not dead yet. He's gonna bleed from the damage. And he survived. Oh, I didn't get out of stealth immediately. There you go. Nice work, nice work. Let's test this again.
I got one down.
Where are all the players?
Get on your feet, soldier.
Nice, 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 nice. The power of the build. It's here. Then anytime you actually get out of stealth, you get increased damage. It's just like this. There you go. It didn't one-shot him though. This build's supposed to one-shot. They nerf it, silent nerf. Or has everyone got like super max HP? Which might be the case. Any piggies? Where are the pigs at? The pigs down there. It's not too bad. It's still pretty close. Let's fix on this. Get full HP. The UAV scan. Oh no, it's not good. Wait, he has no clue. He has no clue. They scanned me and they had no clue. Oh my god, that's awful. Let's go for the one shot. We just missed it. There we go, the one shot. Love to see it, love to see it. Stay in invisibility. Try to get traps set up as well.
Thanks, soldier.
Get that, nice. Give him a couple hits. There we go. Loving it, loving the pressure. Oh no! Both lunges missed. This is the worst thing about it. When the lunge starts to miss, just by a bit. Wait, what? It went through him! That went through him completely!
This way.
It didn't work. And went for the quick lane. They can't stop me. They cannot stop me. Watch this one shot. Oh, close enough, close enough. He went for the heal, so I was like, let me cancel it. Alright, alright.
Don't leave people behind.
Get me out. Get me out. We want to lose our actual second win here. There'll be a bad play by us. So now we have to keep in mind that they're going to go for the regen soon, or resupply, and we don't actually have any intel of where that is. So we do two things here. Keep our large pouch, aka use one of our med kits. We have 3 med kits after this, and also gain some intel about the enemy positioning as they start to roam around. Because without a biomass, you can't actually track him unless you listen to the in-game sound, or you physically see them. So no heat vision support, no target isolation, all that is now gone. Smoke grenades there. Nothing's placed here. It could be towards train yards, down here. I hear a muffled shot down there. I'm double checking this over here. There we go, we found it. Perfect. Let's put a bear trap there to stop that. One guy will come down here always to resupply. And now we'll try to push him. Actually go back. I found him. See, there you go. Always tell you, always one guy. Well, I kind of did overreach on that ability, didn't I? But he fell into the trap. That's a bad play now, isn't it? Oh my god, that was a bad play. You fell for my trap. Oh no. Gonna revive?
Careful.
Go for the attack again? Gone, deleted. Off the map, deleted.
Fire team and
You gotta tell him what's up, you know? You gotta tell him what's up. No matter what, you tell him what's up. That's what we do. Now we need to hope that piggies spawn here, which they have, which is really, really good. Always on your piggy spawns, so if they do spawn, even if you don't have a biomass, you can actually abuse that still. I hope, due to the fact that they're respawning close by, there might actually be more. Bear traps, bear traps. There you go, set up. Trap potential is there. One hit. One hit. Slap. One hit. Oh, wait, what? There we go. He died. He blew up due to the explosion. Oh no. Oh no, the one shots. Disgusting. Wait, something about AFK? Have you seen the revives? You got the revive? That one's a stealth kill. Got it? Oh my god. Completely dead. I'll run away now. I run away. I cannot survive this. Run away. There you go. Second wind. I'm hoping they get chased here. Sometimes they get chased and try and get shot over there. That's pretty much dead. I think we're alright though. We're alright. Nice, 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 nice. Now we're going to double check over here. Keep in mind that biomass is destroyed. Let's go down here. Piggies. Piggies. We got another one down there, another one in the water. That's it. And here's another one somewhat far back. This is really, really good. Get the piggies. There we go. I'm stuck. There we go. We got 2 kills. How'd the other one die? Get the claims. Perfect execution. Landmass Predator is always super fun to utilize. Now, where are they hiding? I'm trying to listen in game and try and hear them, hopefully. If that's impossible. But at this point, they could be anywhere. There we go. Anywhere. There you go, nice trap.
Homies wanna know, where the fuck you been? Where you been? Bitch. Nah, marathon shit. Trying to get dubs that page, man. The hoes say below you so crazy. Popping that shit don't phase, man. Chips in the dip is like rain, man. Trying to get dubs that page, man. The hoes say below you so crazy. Popping that shit don't phase, man. I need my chips in the dip is like.
Deploy is drone.
Where the fuck you been? Where you been? Bitch. Nah, marathon shit. Trying to get dubs that page, man. The hoes say below you so crazy. Popping that shit don't phase, man. Chips in the dip is like rain, man. Trying to get dubs that page, man. The hoes say below you so crazy. Popping that shit don't phase, man. I need my chips in the dip is like.
Deploy a drone that lands at target location.
Everyone loves Kevin himself. Andy Murphy is terrific and will keep you glued to your TV. Kevin can himself to a TV convention. It takes the concept of a sitcom and smashes it to pieces. It's perversely compelling.
Target location. How to deploy a drone at target location.
Hey everyone, this is Angel from Apex Gaming with a brand new video for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. One of the coolest and most useful features in Ghost Recon Breakpoint is the Sync Shot drone. This will help you tackle multiple enemies by yourself and will make your solo experience a lot easier. To use this, first you need to unlock it in the stealth tree by using one skill point. Once unlocked, you can get the Sync Shot drones in 3 different ways. As an enemy drop. Now, here's a quick tutorial on how to use a Sync Shot drone. You can mark up to 4 different enemies per shot, so make those shots count. Once you are ready to execute your shot, press again the same button and keep it pressed until you see the actual shot. Hope you take advantage of. Hey, what's up guys, it's Angel from Apex Gaming, and today I got a very simple tutorial for you. And this time I'm going to show you how to equip a different emblem. And presto. Then you can select a different type of banners to give it a little bit of color, or titles depending on how far you have progressed in the story or side missions. I don't know why.
Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation. Get aboard Katanga and make some noise. The bugs will come at you in waves, so hold on as long as you can, then get out. Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation. Get aboard Katanga and make some noise. The bugs will come at you in waves, so hold on as long as you can, then get out. Fire team, we got a salvage job happening in a nearby sector. Our job is to lure the Xenos away from that engineering team. We prepped a defensive position for you. When you're ready to start, hit the control for the air shafts. One's clear, for now.
Rearming. Station ready.
Socks, huh? They'll be back. See the equipment cabinet in the corner? You can access that to requisition supplies. You'll get requisition credits after each attack. Choose careful. You gotta make that shit last. Get ready. More on the way. Got a few before the next group.
Grabbing ammo.
They pulled back, for now.
Patching up.
Grabbing ammo.
You, holding up okay?
Rearming.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
Grabbing ammo.
Catching up. Rearming.
Sentry deployed. Patch up while you got time.
Grabbing ammo.
Rearming.
That's all for this group. Expect more.
Grabbing ammo.
Rearming.
I'll get those bastards for this. Nice! An aid kit.
Got
You're really pissing them off. Fire team, our engineers completed their salvage.
Grabbing ammo.
We got another salvage coming up. We can pull you out, or you could keep distracting the bugs. Nice work out there, Marines. Get your ass back to the dropship.
video you're about to see, Saki gets asked one question and she immediately bolts. Welcome back to thenextnewsnetwork.com. Before we jump into the story, don't forget to subscribe by hitting that button below, as well as turning on the notification bell. I'm Elijah Shaver from Blaze TV, filling in here. Christina Lila from the Gateway Planning Reports. While Press Secretary Jen Psaki on Thursday fled to the lectern as a reporter asked her about prior tweets, calling the Hunter Biden laptop story Russian disinformation, which we know came from the CIA. The New York Post 2020 dropped an October surprise shortly before the presidential election when they released the contents of Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop showing the Biden crime family involved in an international influence peddling operation. Of course, that's true and has been confirmed. Big Check immediately moved in to block the Hunter Biden laptop story. State Intel came out and said that the laptop story was Russian disinfo. Now, Psaki, who also spread this lie on 2020, writing on Twitter, Hunter Biden's story is Russian disinfo. Officials say Psaki bolted from the podium on Thursday as a reporter asked her about prior tweets calling the New York Post Hunter laptop total surprise Russian disinformation. Watch.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Earlier this week, Politico admitted that content of Hunter Biden's laptop are being affected. And Psaki has no excuse for ignoring one of the biggest stories of the year. The initial evidence, it looks like Biden's drug addict son takes money from foreign governments. This was Donald Trump, who would have never heard the end of it. This shows that the media treats liberals compared to conservatives. Do you think that Biden should be investigated for his dealings with his son? Let us know below. NextNewsNetwork.com, I'm Elijah Shaver of Blaze TV. Have a good night.
They just announced the controversial security update. Scanning every iPhone, iPad, and Apple computer connected to iCloud. Illicit nearly 100 policy and rights groups have cooperation.
That's true, and it's Bell. I'm Elijah Shaver from Blaze TV. Christina Lila from the Gateway Planning Reports. While Press Secretary Jen Psaki on Thursday fled to the lectern as a reporter asked her about prior tweets, calling the Hunter Biden laptop story Russian disinformation, which we know came from the CIA. The New York Post 2020 dropped an October surprise shortly before the presidential election when they released the contents of Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop showing the Biden crime family involved in an international influence peddling operation. Of course, that's true and has been confirmed. Big Tech immediately moved in to block the Hunter Biden laptop story. Deep State Intel community came out and said that the laptop story was Russian disinfo. Now, Psaki, who also spread this lie in October of 2020, writing on Twitter, Hunter Biden's story is Russian disinfo, dozens of former Intel officials say. Psaki bolted from the podium on Thursday as a reporter asked her about prior tweets calling the New York Post Hunter laptop October surprise Russian disinformation. Watch.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Earlier this week, Politico admitted that content of Hunter Biden's laptop are indeed authentic. Jen Psaki has no excuse for ignoring one of the biggest stories of the year. From initial evidence, it looks like Biden's drug addict son takes money from foreign governments. If this was Donald Trump, we would have never heard the end of it. It just shows how the media treats liberals compared to conservatives. Do you think that Biden should be investigated for his dealings with his son? Let us know below. For the NextNewsNetwork.com, I'm Elijah Shaver of Blaze TV. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching that report. Let's talk about Apple because they've just announced a controversial new security update. The tech giant stated that they will be scanning every iPhone, iPad, and Apple computer connected to iCloud for illicit materials. Nearly 100 policy and rights groups have asked Apple not to go through with the update. Apple isn't the only company doing this. Most tech giants breach your privacy in multiple ways, but you can fight back by using a VPN. That's why I use Virtual Shield VPN. And with Virtual Shield, you can hide your identity and keep your information secure while browsing the internet.
Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation. Get aboard Katanga and make some noise. The bugs will come at you in waves. So hold
See you at
on.
the next report for the Next News Network.
Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation.
The power to
Get
impact the
aboard
global
Katanga
narrative.
and make
Please
some noise.
share this report.
The bugs will come
and
at you in
to
waves.
get more videos
Hold
like
on
this,
as long
become
as
the
you
Next
can,
News subscriber
then
by
get
clicking the
out.
link below. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.
This is Brenda, a 46-year-old mother who lost 40 pounds in 4 weeks using a new fat loss method only 3% of people even know about. And this is Mark, a 60-year-old who lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks. Diane lost 30 pounds in 4 weeks and she's 69 years old. Zach, a 47-year-old father, lost 20 pounds in
Turn to the ranking member.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to start with a question for each of the 5 witnesses. In your judgment, are voter ID laws racist? Professor Tolson.
Thank you for that question. So it depends. One thing we have to stop doing is treating all voter ID laws as the same.
Okay, so your answer, I want to move quickly, so it depends is your answer?
Yes, it does. That's my answer.
Okay, so what voter ID laws are racist?
Apologies to Mr. Cruz in the state of Texas, perhaps?
Okay, so you think the entire state of Texas is racist. What about requiring an ID to vote is racist?
So I think, sir, that's pretty reductive. I'm not saying the entire state of Texas is racist.
You just said my state of Texas, so you tell me what about the Texas voter ID laws is racist?
So the fact that the voter ID law was put into place to diminish the political power of Latinos with racist intent and had been found to have...
You're asserting that. What's your evidence for that?
The federal district court that first resolved the constitutionality of Texas's voter ID law.
Okay, so your view is voter ID laws are racist. How about you, Mr. Yang?
I agree with Professor Tolson. Voter ID laws can be racist.
Okay, that's
not the
Mr. Sides?
There are some voter ID laws that are racially discriminatory in intent.
How about in practice? In intent, I find you say there's some racist with a malevolent intent lurking in the back of their mind. But let's just talk about it as a practical matter. When I go to vote, they ask me for my ID. I pull out my ID, I show it to them, I vote. Is that racist?
If the law that requires you to do that was motivated by racially discriminatory intent
what about the
under
effect?
our
Constitution. Set aside intent. I'm asking about the effect.
Yes, in effect, I think that there are discriminatory effects from a number of voter ID laws.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Reardon.
I'm going to give the witness a chance to answer the question. Go ahead, Mr. Simon.
Yes, in effect, I think many voter ID laws are discriminatory. And in design, they are designed to have that effect.
Okay, Ms. Reardon.
No, sir.
Mr. Van Spakovsky.
No, particularly because every single state that has passed an ID law has put in a provision to provide a free ID to anyone who doesn't have one. The turnout numbers show it has no effect, and I would remind everyone that the current version of the Texas voter ID law for in-person voting, the Obama administration agreed in court, in a court filing, that they were satisfied with it and it was not discriminatory.
You know, I have to say this range of question actually shows the wildly partisan nature of the Democrats' proposal. The record should reflect all 3 of the Democratic witnesses invited by the chairman maintained to this committee that voter ID laws can be, in many instances, in most instances, I think in the various ways they formulated, are racist. So let me tell you who disagrees with that. 35 states across the country disagree with that because 35 states have voter ID laws in effect. But not just 35 states. 81% of voters in America disagree with the radical views proposed by the Democrats and the Democratic witnesses. Not just 81% of Americans. 77% of black voters in America support voter ID laws. 78% of Hispanic voters in America support voter ID laws. Now they should think about that. 81% of low-income Americans support voter ID laws. And yet, what this bill is about is putting radicals in charge of saying if you require an ID to vote, that is racist and must be struck down. This is all about partisan power. Now, DOJ has also said, under the Biden administration, that it is not going to presume that a state acts lawfully if it simply returns to pre-COVID voting laws. Ms. Reardon, Mr. Van Spakovsky, what does that tell you if they say after a pandemic, if you go back to the laws that existed before, DOJ is not going to assume that that's okay? Well, what does that tell you about the partisan nature of DOJ?
by issuing the guidance that they did, it says to me that what they would like to do is make permanent the emergency procedures that were instituted by many states through litigation by the DNC throughout the country prior to the 2020 election. And they would like those to be permanent. And so rather than understand that they are temporary, they are going to go after states that decide to go back to their original election procedures.
So it's it's a great business to have. So you're looking at $30,000-$40,000 a month.
I got my commitment. Well, and I think they also think Democrats did well under those emergency procedures, and so keeping those emergency procedures in place will predictably benefit Democrats. You know, I would note, in addition to disagreeing with the vast majority of the American people, the Democratic witnesses and the Democrats here also disagree with the United States Supreme Court. When I was the Solicitor General of Texas, I represented a coalition of states defending Indiana's voter ID law. Before the U.S. Supreme Court, a group of plaintiffs challenged that. It went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court, by a vote of 6-3, upheld Indiana's voter ID law. Not only did they do so, Justice John Paul Stevens, one of the lions of the left, wrote the majority opinion where he said voter ID laws protect the integrity of elections. And yet, sadly, too many Democrats today don't want to protect the integrity of elections. And I've got to say there is a view, particularly from Northeastern Democrats, that they look down on the rest of the country as a bunch of bigots and overalls, their Southern cousins, who are too oafish to be as enlightened as they are. And I have to say there's an incredible hypocrisy in there, in that states like Georgia and Mississippi have a higher black voter registration rate than states like Connecticut, the chairman's home state. They have higher black voter turnout rates than states like Connecticut. They have a lower gap between black and white turnout than in states like Senator Blumenthal's Connecticut. And in fact, states like Georgia and Mississippi, African Americans voted a higher rate than white voters, and in Texas, they're basically equal. One of the sad realities of today's Democratic Party is they define race as follows. If you qualify. So under the Democratic view, I'm not Hispanic. Senator Padilla is. If you're a Democrat, you're an Hispanic. My abuelo and abuela would be very surprised to discover I wasn't Hispanic. But that's how Democrat views it. That's how the radicals in the Civil Rights Division view it. And I will point out as an example, this committee, one federal district judge in the state of Texas, Jason Pulliam, an African-American judge nominated by President Trump, sat at this table that presented superbly. The Democrats had no criticism, and every single Democrat on this committee voted against him. Why? Because they perceived him as a black Republican. He didn't qualify as a black man, and I actually asked, as the Democrats were voting against Judge Pulliam, do you have one basis to vote against it? Anything you disagree with? None of them had any single answer at all. This hearing's about one thing, it's about power, and it's about ensuring Democrats stay in power. That's cynical, and it's at the expense of democracy and the right of voters to express their will through free and fair elections.
I'm going to ask my question now, and this time by answer any geographic discrimination, any idea that one state or another is faulted.
Stop what you're doing right now if you're a woman or a man over the age of 40 and you struggle with weight. A recent discovery reveals the real root cause of why you can't lose weight even with diets, restricting calories, and even with exercise. It's a revolutionary new way to melt away stubborn belly fat once and for all. No matter what your age, your current condition, it works like crazy. This 900-year-old ancient tonic is so amazing. It sent the entire weight loss industry back to the drawing board. And it's currently losing them millions of dollars. This new and powerful weight loss solution is helping men and women easily and effortlessly drop 1 pound of belly fat every 24 hours. It's as simple as flicking on a light switch.
Is that what we've become?
is such a cold country, such a callous country, that we just blindly say that in the false name of equality or equity or whatever the word of choice is of the day, that we must draft our daughters? Let me be clear. Over my dead body will you draft my daughter? I mean that. Literally. Over my dead body will you draft my daughter? And yet that is precisely what happened today, with no debate, no amendment allowed, and my colleagues on both sides of the aisle. I'm particularly ashamed of my colleagues on this side of the aisle for whispering in closed doors about, well, I would have voted against that if we'd had it before. I tried to oppose it in committee. But, you know, it's the NDAA, so, you know, we've just got to support the NDAA. We've got pay raises for troops, and never mind all the other garbage that's in the bill. We got to support it. 60 straight years. We got to support it. You want to know why the Department of Defense is a complete mess?
That's all for this group. Expect more.
You want to know why the brass is completely inept and unable to actually run a war? Unable to actually exit a country when a president gives a ridiculous order to exit on September 11th for optics? You want to know why that Department of Defense is completely inept? Because we've been authorizing it and funding it for decades. And my colleagues on this side of the aisle are just as guilty, if not more. Say, sure, draft my daughter. And when I say, as I have said to them, that a vote for this NDAA today was a vote to conscript your daughters, let me tell each and every one of you across this country, that's exactly what it was. This body get away with hiding or running from the simple fact that today this body voted to conscript our daughters. Imagine that one day when you're sitting in your house and the lottery number comes up for your wife and not for you. What are you going to do? Or for your daughter and not you? What are you going to do? The President of the United States has, in multiple regards, engaged in what I believe to be impeachable conduct. The President of the United States has failed to faithfully execute the laws of the United States, left our borders wide open, endangered our people, endangered the people of my state.
They pulled back.
The President of the United States has failed to carry out his duty to defend the United States abroad, has in fact aided and abetted the enemy by leaving billions of dollars of equipment for our enemies to use against us,
Get those bastards for this.
leaving Americans behind,
Catching up.
leaving allies behind. And the President of the United States has abused the power of his office to step over the bounds of the Constitution, to order people, to force their employees to get vaccinated when he has no such authority. He has no such authority. And he knows it. He knows it. For the exact same reason, the President of the United States admitted that he didn't have the power to extend the eviction moratorium. He flat out admitted it and said he was only going to do it until such time as the courts.
So which is better for your health? Cow milk or nut milk? Well, the answer is it depends. Because despite claims of being healthy with nut-based milk, most nut milks have large amounts of sugar, hidden sugar, that you will not see on the label the way labeling laws are designed. So even if you think that most of this nut milk is got nuts, that's rarely the case. In fact, this particular nut milk has more sugar than this cow's milk. But let's be frank, dairy milk was designed to make baby cows grow rapidly. And let me assure you, you are not a baby cow and neither are your children. So when it comes to milk, beware, no matter where the source, most likely you're going to find a lot of sugar that you weren't anticipating. And in the case of cow milk, you're going to have some hormones that you absolutely don't want in you or your kid's body. So if you want my advice, there's something much better and much easier. You can add to your breakfast routine to see a real improvement in how you feel every day. From your energy level to your digestion to feeling more motivated to get things done.
Keep watching the video by clicking the button below.
Aid kit's here. Clear.
If you suffer from diabetes type 2 or pre-diabetes, this might be the most important video you ever watched. Top doctor from Arizona has discovered the real root cause of high blood sugar, and it has nothing to do with eating carbs or sugar, or even genetics, but instead with beta cells inside the pancreas. While most medications can keep the symptoms of diabetes at bay, they don't actually treat the root cause of the problem. So before you resign yourself to being hooked on medication for life, you've got to see this now. This well-known doctor from Arizona was forced out of his practice after
could hear the case and make a decision. That same president knows full well that his orders are unconstitutional, but he does not care. And when I say, as I have said to them, that a vote for this NDAA today was a vote to conscript your daughters, let me tell each and every one of you across this country, that is precisely what it was. And do not let any member of this body get away with hiding or running from the simple fact that today this body voted to conscript our daughters. Imagine that one day when you're sitting in your house and the lottery number comes up for your wife and not for you. What are you going to do? Or for your daughter and not you? What are you going to do? The President of the United States has, in multiple regards, engaged in what I believe to be impeachable conduct. The President of the United States has failed to faithfully execute the laws of the United States, left our borders wide open, endangered our people, endangered the people of my state. The President of the United States has failed to carry out his duty to defend the United States abroad, has in fact aided and abetted the enemy by leaving millions of dollars in equipment for our enemies against us, leaving Americans behind, leaving allies behind, and the President of the United States has abused the power of his office to step over the bounds of the Constitution, to order people, to force their employees to get vaccinated when he has no such authority. He has no such authority. And he knows it. He knows it. For the exact same reason, the President of the United States admitted that he didn't have the power to extend the eviction moratorium. He flat out admitted it and said he was only going to do it until such time as the courts could hear the case and make a decision. That same president knows full well that his orders are unconstitutional, but he does not care. And that is an abuse of power.
That same president knows that the borders are being exploited and wide open and the cartels are endangering the American people and the migrants who seek to come here, but he does not care. And that is faithless execution of the laws. The President of the United States knows full well. Heck, my 12-year-old son knows full well. As he said as we were driving around, Dad, well, why would you leave the equipment there for the bad guys to get? Well, son, maybe you should be an advisor to the President of the United States because he doesn't seem to understand that concept. And neither does the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And neither does the Secretary of Defense. Because they're so focused on chief diversity officers and woke policies and critical race theory that they don't give a rat's rear end about defending the United States of America. For the same reason my Democrat colleagues have gone down to the river and gone down to South Texas playing the race card and chanting racism and comparing Border Patrol agents to slaveholders. And where is the Secretary of Homeland Security defending the people that work for him in Border Patrol while they're outmanned, exhausted, resigning because they're not being given what they need in support from the top leaders of the Homeland Security? Secretary Mayorkas has the experience to know full well that abandoning Title 42 and abandoning MPT and the Migrant Protection Protocols, he knows full well that that endangers the people of this country, and he does not care. He's leaving the people of South Texas exposed. He's leaving the ranchers who work there in danger, with fences cut down, and ranchers having to figure out how to protect their families, and ranchers sending their children out across the ranches armed to defend themselves. Ranchers finding dead bodies on ranches, the dead bodies of migrants. Hundreds of them. That is faithless execution of the law. That is why the Secretary of Homeland Security is acting with impeachable conduct. The American people are getting sick of this. The people of Texas are getting sick of this. And my admonition to my colleagues on the other side of the aisle is be very careful of walking this perilous journey of authoritarian actions by a president, and authoritarian actions by an administration, and authoritarian legislation by a Congress that is ignoring our constitutional framework, ignoring federalism, ignoring separation of powers, ignoring their duties under the Constitution, and endangering the people I represent on a daily basis, because that will not turn out well. The people of Texas are not going to simply sit back and take it. The governor of Texas has been deploying Department of Public Safety personnel to Del Rio. We have more DPS people in Del Rio than Border Patrol. We have more assets, more aerial activity. And but for the actions of the governor of the state of Texas moving DPS down...
There's another op scheduled. You want to extract now or keep pulling away the Xenos?
Clear. Everybody gets one, right?
Rearming.
Rearming.
up.
You're good, but more on the way.
Rearming.
Grabbing ammo.
You got some space. Use it.
Rearming. Lines out.
Passing up. I got you. They pulled back. For now.
Rearming.
quit. Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo. Rearming.
Endeavor, pull that salvage team out, now! Coke, get us alongside! Second squad, deploy for search and rescue! Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation. Get aboard Katanga and make some noise. The bugs will come at you in waves, so hold on as long as you can, then get out. Fire team, we got a salvage job happening in a nearby sector. Our job is to lure the Xenos away from that engineering team. We've prepped a defensive position for you. When you're ready to start, hit the control for the air shafts. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed. I got your back. Break in the swarms.
Grabbing ammo.
Sentry deployed. Holding up okay? See the equipment cabinet in the corner? You can access that to requisition supplies.
Rearming.
You'll get requisition credits after each attack. Choose careful. You gotta make that shit last. Get ready. More on the way. Sentry deployed. For another way in. Sentry deployed. Passing up.
Grabbing ammo.
Rearm before they come back. Sentry deployed. Catch up while you got time. Sentry deployed. Don't know when to quit. Sentry deployed. You gotta break in the swarms.
Grabbing ammo.
Sentry deployed. That's all for this group. Expect more.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Grabbing ammo. I'll take care of you. Shut down. Appreciate it.
Endeavor, pull that salvage team out, now! Coke, get us alongside! Second squad, deploy for search and rescue! Fire team, we need to divert the Xenos from an ongoing operation. Get aboard Katanga and make some noise. The bugs will come at you in waves, so hold on as long as you can, then get out. Fire team, we got a salvage job happening in a nearby sector. Our job is to lure the Xenos away from that engineering team. We've prepped a defensive position for you. When you're ready to start, hit the control for the air shafts.
Which gun out? Which one? This one? This one? Yeah, this the one cost 9,000. Yeah, it's cool. And then when you get it with the demolisher, it hit harder. It tears some shit up. I'm just using this man so I can get it to its max. Demolisher is supposed to be out in front, tearing shit up. Was this your first time playing? Oh. I mean, not the Demolisher, I mean the Gunner. The Demolisher and the Gunner is the best one. They're all good. You can all work with them, but you just gotta know how to work with them and put your build together. And you know, tweak it and shit, so you can use it and shit. Like whatever the weak one is, you can use the build of the equipment, and it'll help you survive longer, and help you get through missions. To where it can damn near hang with like the Demolisher or the Gunner. See, like me, I don't have the Demolisher or the Gunner, but the weapons I got, like one of the weapons I got, the Demolisher be using. Well, two of the weapons I got to the Demolisher be using. Snipers. Yeah, I got the sniper. I use them, but sometimes they take too long to knock the big motherfuckers down. Sometimes you gotta use them SMGs and shit to tear their ass up. Or them shotguns. And then them jumpers, when they jump at you, you gotta jump. You gotta jump out their way. You can never dodge out their way, because they always get you. Yeah, it'd be your gun, and it'd be your
Holding up okay? See the equipment
it'd be your
like
your L1 and your R1, whatever modifications you got. That helps. whatever strength you got that's on your gun, whatever, it helps. Like the doc, you can stand by your med kit, and it helps because it gives you it got like it like zaps them or make them weak or make them slower, and they hit the shield. Or like when I throw this the weapon reloader, I mean this ammo kit out for you guys. It helps you guys accuracy and stability better, and it gives you ammo. And then, no, I'm the recon. And then this little ball I got, it targets them right on the spot, and they bring their defense system down, and I can tear them up. I can kill them faster. Like the little ball that follows them, the red ball that follows it. Nah, I had one that stays out the whole time, and you'll see everything light up red. But the one I got now, I put the other one back and I put this one on, and it targets each individual to where it'll kill them faster. Like if the jumper jump at you, I'll target it and it'll kill it faster, or the spitter, to where we can't reach the spitter, I'll target the spitter faster and it'll kill the spitter faster. For the big monsters, I'll target the big monsters faster and get my gauge out and hit them with the gauge. See, like this right here. Oh shit. You see it's on it? Now you guys can use it too. It's for you guys too, because I can aim it on somebody and I can go shoot somebody else. You guys can use it. No, I'm just trying to level up. Mine's is the gunner and the demolisher. Well, I don't know. I got all sorts. Most of them leveled up now, though. I'm just trying to get the guns and the mods. But I'm good at all of them, basically, now. Nah, not yet. People just new to it and shit. But I just got it not too long ago. It's a good game if you got people to play with. The robots is cool. You can be doing it yourself. I mean, because the more you practice, the better you get. Because a lot of times I be up in here by myself playing with the robots, and I be getting up to 10. I haven't got past 10 yet by myself because it be getting harder and harder. But, you know, when I'm with people, we be getting up to 20 and almost 30. You know, especially when I'm with people that almost 30. But that's with people that know how to play. See, sometimes you gotta have a strategy. Like if you the med kit, you're the only one supposed to go get the meds. We're not supposed to go get the med kits. Cause it's pointless if we get it, cause we can recharge when you set the med kit out. You know what I'm saying? So if we get the med kits, it's all gonna be used up because you're gonna need to recharge your med kit up for everybody. Everybody got a system to work together, but they're different kind of abilities. Like the gunner knocked shit down, and then when he down there, we help him, but when he down there ready to reload, we hold shit off until he get ready to come back up and hold shit back down. But then it's communication too, because people don't be liking to say nothing on here. So you basically gotta just play and defend yourself and sit and try to help out. But a lot of motherfuckers ain't. And then some people is just from different countries, they don't speak your language. But if they know how to read your name, they'll say, like, Mike, help, something like that. Or, you know. Where you at? Okay. I hate the damn filler. I'm gonna find a med kit.
I'll get those bastards.
I got one down here.
Board's clear for now.
Yeah, it'd be good sometimes to be on going on like the different missions, because then you get rewards and shit too. A lot of some of them be. Me neither. I hope it be more. This is a good game. I mean, they can grow. Have you ever played Outriders? Yeah. Yeah, I was on Outriders too till they fucked that up. I took that game off and put that on here. I still have it though. I know, I loved that game. I was on that game. I invested in that game too. Me too. No, I wasn't. From when you had the, from when I was when it first came out. The pre-order. Huh? Yep. Shit. Oh yeah? Shit. Knock his ass down real quick. Oh fuck. I was trying to knock his ass down real quick.
Second squad, deploy for search and rescue.
Shit, we can go back if you want. Yeah, cause we go back to the base. Yeah, Outriders, man, I liked that game. Till they messed it up. So here you can change your mods. Like, you wanna, which one y'all wanna stay? Can both y'all on the mic? Trying to figure so if y'all want to stay with y'all cool with what y'all at? Alright. So what you super lit? Check out this gauge I got. Hold on. Oh, you got the gauge too? Oh, I got that gun. That gun, wait, what is that gun? The one you got. Oh, shit, what the hell?
Which I think is a very serious threat to the homeland. In July, I asked about the migrant surge that's been occurring on your watch, and you said this, I'm quoting you now. We have a plan. We are above 200,000, which, as you know, hasn't happened in decades. My question is, when is your plan going to work? So, illegal immigration into the country, which I think is a very serious threat to the homeland. In July, I asked you about the migrant surge that's been occurring on your watch, and you said this, I'm quoting you now. We have a plan. We are executing the plan. The plan takes time to execute, and we are doing so. Now, since that time, CBP has released data that showed 2 straight months of illegal border encounters above 200,000, which, as you know, hasn't happened in decades. My question is, when's your plan going to work?
So, in fact, we are implementing the plan, Senator Hawley, and I can walk through some of the measures that we have taken.
My question is, when is it going to work?
So it is, in fact, working. We have seen over the last several weeks, if not the month, a drop in the number of encounters at the United States border. We have been working very closely with Mexico to increase interdictions. We have addressed the issue of recidivism, and if, in fact, people have been previously removed, we are referring them to criminal prosecution. We have increased lateral flights across the border to facilitate the expulsion of individuals under Title 42.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Mr. Secretary. It's our time is so limited. I just want to be sure that I understand. 200,000 border encounters over 2 straight months, a record in decades, for over decades. And you're telling me that this is success? Are you happy with what's happening at the border now? Is this success?
Senator, as I said then and I say now,